Hello, and welcome to a new episode in a new kind of testing Let's Play that I'm looking at. This is Rosemary Hinkle. She inherited this bakery from her grandmother and moved to this small town. She didn't know anything about running a store. I don't know anything about running a store either. So I wanted to have her bake everything that sold, like have her make it herself to restock the shelves instead of just using the restocking button and paying for it, because it's more expensive that way. It's cheaper for her to make it herself. So I wanted her to do that, but I didn't really know how any of it worked. So we hired our first employee and just spent a really fun day at the shop until we both kind of realized that there is no bathroom here. And Rosemary had to go home so that she could use the bathroom. Right now, Rosemary's cat, Bobby, is her only company, but she wants a big, happy family. And so we decided the first way to make that happen would be to look around and see if she could just randomly find anybody around her house to meet. And the first person that we found was the mailman. I really wanted her to hit it off with the mailman, not only because, I need somebody for her to connect to, but this man's name is Grasshopper Young. And I thought, that is the best name in this whole game. And so I really want them to hit it off. And they talked for a little bit, and we just discovered that he was not the one for us. Next stop is the bar in town. We had never been there before, so we just went in. She ordered her favorite drink, and we just sat around waiting for people to show up. Finally, we did get a lot of people to show up, and what we started doing was scoping the room and scoping her surroundings, meeting someone who she felt was attractive or somebody that she really wanted to get to know more. She finally did find someone that she thought was attractive. Unfortunately, he is married. So Rosemary continues to look. She continues to meet people, find out whether she thinks they're attractive or not, chat with everybody. And then eventually she starts talking to someone who is not married, or that's not true. He is married, but his wife is dead. So we start talking to Buzz. So she invites Buzz home with her to see where things might go, because her goal is still to have a big, happy family. And in order to do that, she needs to have a child. Well, at first, Buzz seems to be okay with a little bit of flirting. But when Rosemary tried to take it a little further, he said that even though his wife is dead, he is still loyal to her, and he would not be doing anything with Rosemary. Rosemary was understandably embarrassed and upset about the way things went with Buzz, but she didn't let that get her down. She pulled up her Simda dating app, and she decided that she was just going to find a hookup for the night. She wanted someone to help her start her big, happy family, and at this point, it didn't even really matter who it was. So Bruce Sterling arrives to help her with her problem. No protection was used, so things are starting to look up for Rosemary. However, she woke up feeling fine, no present pregnancy symptoms, so she headed out for another day of work at the bakery and to try to think about what she could maybe do or who she could contact to really help her with this baby situation that she has. This day at the bakery was also when I learned how to use the restocking system. And instead of her baking things, I did just restock. However, I quickly learned that in order to make money at the bakery, she is going to need to cook things to put up there instead of just using the restocking system, because I don't want to up the prices a huge amount, which I know you can do as well. So she made some replacements instead of using the restocking system, and it seemed to work really well. So she had a great day at work, but again, she's still a little bit sad that she's been unable to start her big happy family. As soon as she went home, she started looking through her address book and decided to invite over Eric Hartley to see if they could hit it off and maybe he could help with her problem. It sure didn't take long for some magical woohoo to happen. Eric stayed and hung out for a little while. We also got to see Grasshopper again. And then she had a good night's sleep. Eric came back over because there was still no pregnancy and still no pregnancy. However, she just decided to spend some time celebrating the World Championship Day, watching some sports TV, and then they tried inspecting her bed for anything nefarious to make sure there was nothing going on there. So then, after yet another failed pregnancy, Rosemary just didn't know what to do next. She invited her friend over. They talked about artificial insemination. She tried that a couple of times and still had no luck. So she decided it was time to hire a surrogate to have a baby for her. She had to take some money from the bakery, but finally she got the notification that the surrogate was pregnant and she would have her baby as soon as it was delivered. And almost as soon as this happened, I kind of forgot that she had a surrogate having her baby. In order to celebrate the upcoming baby, she went back to the bar, also to still celebrate World Championship Day. She hung out at the bar with all the people that she had met before and just had a really good night with everybody. Finally, at the end of the night, she saw Eric again and let him know the good news. Even though the baby is not his, she still wants him to have a part in the baby's life, and he wants that as well. During their celebration of the good news, they didn't realize they had an audience. So after taking their punishment from Miss Agnes, she went home to go to bed. So we still don't know what's happening with our girl Rosemary, but we do know that she has one baby headed to her by surrogacy, and then she will be able to start her big happy family. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about it below, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.